don't like that. So we're gonna start over. Hi everybody, my name's Elizabeth and you're watching Elizabeth's Leaves, where I just want to talk about houseplants. Today I'm taking you on a tour of my outdoor houseplants. That's where most of my really large plants are, and that's where my plants really go to be happy and thrive. I have quite a few indoor plants, but as I said in my first video, I don't have a lot of natural light, so I have to supplement my indoor plants with a lot of grow lights, and that can be really expensive. So during the spring, summer, and most of the fall, they go outside. I live in Georgia, where it's really hot and humid in the spring and summer, so they are extraordinarily happy out there, and I'm really excited for you to see all of my really big plants.
Here we are on my front porch. We're going to look at the plants going left to right. This is where my pride and joy plants are, where my bigger plants can go. Most of them can't go in the house because they just don't get enough light, and they only go in for the winter time, and I supplement them with grow lights, but they really just kind of survive and don't thrive until I put them back out for spring. So we're going to go over here and look at my alocasia that I have on the front porch. This is my dragon scale alocasia. I accidentally left her out in the rain one time, and her leaves really did not appreciate that. So you can see some damage on this leaf and on this leaf, but she's popping out new growth. She has a bunch of babies happening in the pot. Look at this. There's like at least 4 or 5, probably 5 or 6 actually, babies happening in there. So she's finally happy, and I got her all fixed up. This is my alocasia maharani. This is one of the leaves it gave me in my care, and then this is the newest one, and I love it. And then it also has a little corm in the back. I'm hoping that will pop off really soon. Then back here is my gorgeous Monstera deliciosa. I really struggled with this plant. I've had it for 3 years, and it really didn't do anything for me the first 2 years. You can see those leaves down here. They're really just not very happy leaves. I'm not sure what I was doing wrong. But this year I put her out in the spring, and I have been fertilizing her every watering, and she's just getting bigger and bigger. And this leaf right here has double fenestrations, and I'm really proud of that because I never really thought I'd be able to accomplish that because I struggled with her so badly. And I'm also getting a new leaf back here. I'm not sure if it's double fenestrated. I don't think so, but either way, I'm really, really excited about that. And then we'll go up. Sorry, that's a truck going by. We'll go up. This is my global green pothos. Last year this thing got huge, and I'm going to do my best to insert a picture for you. But I had to cut her back when she went inside because I just didn't give her enough light, and now she's coming back. I'm hoping she can get really long and beautiful like she was before. I know some people have problems losing variegation on these, but thankfully I haven't lost variegation on mine, and she's still very, very pretty. We're gonna walk over here to my Hoya Crimson Queen. She is gorgeous. She was in my bedroom for a really long time. She didn't do anything. She was not happy. She wasn't growing, but she wasn't dying. And then I pop her out here on the front porch, and she has taken off. I'm really, really proud of her. And then one thing I didn't know was just how big the leaves could get. Oh my goodness, I don't even know if I can show, give you a good example of just how big. Look, some of these leaves got. I am really blown away by that. And then she's giving me some of those white leaves, which I know won't make it forever, but I love them, and I think they're really, really beautiful. So she's just going up the hanger, and I'm gonna let her do that, and hopefully nothing bad happens. We'll go ahead and finish the hanging plants. So this is my dogtail cactus. I love this plant. I think this is the only cactus I have, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It's so long, it's so luscious, it never stops growing. At the beginning of spring, a bird actually made a nest in it, and after the bird's babies hatched and flew off, it popped right back out. Started to take off again, so it didn't harm it at all, and it is really beautiful. This is my Pothos Enjoy. Is it an Enjoy? Is it a Pearls and Jade? You guys can help me out because I kind of struggle with that. She was a lot longer, but I sell propagations on Facebook, so someone came over and they wanted some cuttings from her, so I went ahead and did that. So she's a lot shorter, but still very full, very beautiful. And right here is something I'm incredibly proud of. Oop, the sun, I'm sorry, it's coming up. This is my Hoya Chelsea, right? Hoya Chelsea. If that's wrong, I'll put the correct name on the screen. But I'm really, really proud of this plant. Do you see how long and beautiful she is? She's absolutely gorgeous. When I got her, she was itty bitty, and now she has really taken off. She also struggled during the winter. If you look back here, so the front is kind of not showing the full story. She lost all of her vines in the back over the winter, but nobody sees that, so nobody knows that she isn't nice and full like she looks. But she's gorgeous and I love her. Okay, we're gonna go all the way back. Over here, I just got this. This is my Philodendron verrucosum. They took the top cut, so I have to go ahead and wait for it to pop out new growth, but it's so beautiful. I was really nervous about putting it outside, but I really don't have anywhere to put it inside, so she's beautiful. I'm excited. I think she's going to start growing really, really fast once she takes off. And excuse my porch. It is a little bit dirty, but you know, it's a porch, so what do you expect? This is my Philodendron silver sword. It was much longer and on a moss pole, but I wanted to go ahead and chop it because I was starting to get these bigger leaves and it was at the top of the pole. So now I'm just rooting it in some sphagnum moss. It is giving me a leaf. I really wish it would have waited, but that's okay. It probably won't take it very long to root since it's outside. And this is a plant I really don't see a lot of people talk about, and I don't know why, because look at this. Oh, well, I guess you saw my little one that I have in my bedroom, but this is my mother plant. So this is my Syngonium lance leaf, and I just think it's so beautiful. It has the long, it has the lobes, and it has the, gosh, strappy leaf. That's the word I've been looking for, strappy leaf. And this is a new one, and just look at how beautiful it is. I adore this plant, and I would love to see more people with this plant because it's easy, it's happy, and it's different. Right here, I have some type of Maranta. I will put the name of it on the screen for you guys because I'm really not sure. I don't remember. But she's big, and she's beautiful, and she's also very thirsty. Now, this is something I'm super proud of. This is my golden pothos. And can you believe this? Look at this. I wish you could understand how big these leaves are. I've had her for 3 years. This is my 3rd year, and she has never ever been this big and this luscious. I mean, look at this. Look at how much variegation she has because she's outside getting tons of sunlight. But this leaf right here, I can't believe I grew that leaf. It really, really makes me so proud. And just one more time. Look at her. She's magnificent, really. This is a plant a student gave me at the end of this past school year. I have no idea what it is, but it stayed alive and it's really cute, so I'm happy to have it. This is a Hoya carnosa, just a regular Hoya carnosa. She had root rot. She was a lot bigger than this, but I saved her. She's all right now. And then back there, I have a Tradescantia Nanook, pink Nanook, right? It's gorgeous. I just propagated it and made the pot a lot fuller. If you have one of these, so these water droplets, try not to let it get wet like that because it will turn into brown spots. Now this is something I will definitely put a picture up for you guys because this plant suffered so much. It lost pretty much all of its leaves over the winter, and I was really worried about it. And then I put it outside and look at it. Look at it. It is beautiful. It's even more beautiful than it was last year. Last year I had it climbing up a moss pole. Maybe I'll insert a picture of that too. To show you like what it looked like before the winter, after the winter to now. And this plant is so gorgeous. I can't believe it came back like this. I mean, have you ever seen a more perfect Monstera ansonii? I don't even know if I said the name of it. I was just so excited to tell you about what it's done for me. I really can't get over this plant. It makes me really proud and super duper happy. Okay, right here I have some type of calathea. I'll put the name on. I know what it's called, but I just don't know how to pronounce it. So I'll put the name on the screen for you. She's really cute. She's doing very well outside. I've noticed that Maranta and calathea, they kind of have a hard transition period when they come outside, but then once they get used to it, they take off. This is a no ID Hoya. I have no idea what it is. I bought it as a no ID off of Facebook and off of Facebook Marketplace, or I got it at a plant swap. I don't really remember which one. So if you know what kind it is, please let me know. I love her. She's very cute and very tiny, giving me all kinds of new growth. Then back here is a Hoya australis. I just got this one not that long ago, but she's already given me a bunch of new leaves since I've gotten her. And then I have this itty bitty Hoya wyetii. When I got it, it was a nice big full pot, and now it's just this one little strand, and I did cut it and I'm propagating it, so hopefully I'll have 2 strands. But something I find with Hoya is that I get them and they have dry rot. I have bought a lot of Hoya off of Facebook and they have dry rot. So I think people aren't watering their Hoyas as much as they actually need, because I find that my Hoyas are pretty thirsty. I just do the leaf check. This one doesn't need watering because it's hard. This one's hard, no water. No water. You can test it, and if it folds up, then you know it needs water. But I just find that people underwater their Hoya, and I'm not really sure why, but it makes me frustrated because this was a big full pot and it just didn't make it. This is some type of Rex begonia. I don't know the specific variety, but do you see this color? Do you see how incredible that is? It's absolutely gorgeous. It blows my mind. It was in my bathroom for the longest time, and then I was like, you know what, you're really not happy, let me just pop you outside. And yes, that was definitely the right move. She is much happier now. Right here I have a rattlesnake calathea. It just came outside with the other calathea and maranta that I put out here. It's not growing or anything yet, but it's taken the move pretty well, and I'm hoping that I'll get some new growth really soon. But I think it's very, very pretty. Right here we have my lemon lime philodendron. She is really happy outside. She was a much smaller plant, and I just got her a month ago, maybe a little more than a month ago. But I don't know, that color, like compared to the color of all the other plants, which I guess all of my plants kind of are crazy colors, huh? At least in this little section. But that color is immaculate, and because it's outside, it's really giving me like these very yellow leaves, and I love it. Right, here's my Cebu blue, and I'm so glad the color is popping up correctly on camera because it's beautiful and I love it. I never wanted a Cebu blue. And my best friend got one and gave me some cuttings, and I rooted those and potted them up, and then there's some more cuttings became available on Facebook Marketplace, and so I just kind of put them all in the pot together, and I think it's gorgeous. That color is insane. So I never thought I'd be a Cebu blue person, but here we are. It is a beautiful, beautiful plant. And right here, we have something very special. This is a Begonia listata. I got this plant because I don't know if any of you listen to Ganja White Knight, but they have this mascot called Dark Wobble. So there's Mr. Wobble and Dark Wobble. And these leaves reminded me of Dark Wobble. So I had to get this plant because it reminded me of Dark Wobble from Ganja White Knight. So if anybody knows what I'm talking about, that'll make me super duper happy. And I absolutely love this plant. It's so funny because look at the back, and she's not full at all. You look at the front, and it just looks like the fullest, most beautiful plant. I had this under my indoor grow lights, and it was struggling. I think the indoor grow lights were too much, and so the leaves were getting bleached, and it was not happy. And then I pop it out here, and I don't know, there's something magical about my front porch and these plants. My front porch makes the plants incredibly happy. Down here, we have my Philodendron micans. This is actually 3 pots all together. I kind of struggle with giving this plant root rot. All 3 of them, except for one plant, I gave root rot because they were all separated. And then 2 were going downhill and 1 was pretty healthy, so I just potted them all together, got all the root rot off, of course, and potted them together. And I think it is safe sailing right now. I love this plant so much, and maybe that's my problem. I overlove it. I am an overwaterer, so I'm an overwater in recovery. I'm really trying to do better. So whenever I think a plant needs to be watered, I wait 2 or 3 more days before I water it. So that seems to be helping me avoid the root rot issues I've had for the past 3 years. Right here we have my Baltic blue pothos. She is big and luscious and gorgeous, and just look at this leaf right here. Hold on, let me pull it out and show you. Look at this. That's a newer leaf it just gave me. I didn't even know the leaves could get that big while it's trailing. And it's really funny. I was going to sell this plant at the beginning of the spring when I put it outside. I was like, I'm done, I'm over. It wasn't doing well, it wasn't happy, and it wasn't growing. And then for some reason this year I put it outside and it said, you know what? I think I want to stay. So here we are. Sorry. Here we are. It's beautiful. I love it. And I'm really, really proud of it. Down here, we have another Hoya australis. This is one that I was rehabbing for a friend of mine. It is looking much better. It just needed a smaller pot. That's another problem. People will plant things in pots that are way too big. So all I needed to do was put it in a smaller pot, gave it a trellis, and connected it. Well, it's not really a trellis, but a stick. Connected it to the stick, and it has taken off. I'm really proud of that. So they'll be picking it up anytime now. Right here is some babies off of my big Monstera Adansonii. When I thought it was gonna die, I took a bunch of wet sticks, and because all the leaves have fallen off, so I took a bunch of wet sticks. And this is the plant I got from those wet sticks. So you can imagine that I'm really, really proud of this plant. It came from wet sticks, guys. That blows my mind. I don't know. And it's really beautiful and really incredible. Right here, I have a Philodendron white princess. Is that what it's called? Ice princess. I don't know. There's so many that look really similar to me. And this is not normally my type of plant, but a friend gave it to me. So I'm going to keep it because it's really pretty. But it's just not a plant I know a lot about, but it is gorgeous. I have to say, it's really beautiful. I recently just got this pink princess off of Facebook. It has some, the lady put it in the listing, but it has some fertilizer burn. But I'm hoping I can bring it back, maybe get some more variegation going. I'm not really a big pink princess person, just because I want like the big splashes of pink, big sections of pink, and most of them don't have that. And if they do, they're really expensive. So I'm just going to try my hand at it, and if it doesn't work out, I'll probably just resell it. Right here, I have an asparagus fern. I have no idea how to take care of this plant. I'm just doing my best. You can see I have those little brown tips. I really have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just doing my best. So that's an asparagus fern. And then the last plant I have on my porch is this giant split leaf Somatophyllum. Is that how you say that? And it is a monster. I really have no clue where this is going to go when fall and winter come back around, because look at it. Where could that possibly go in my small house? I do not know. But it is gorgeous. I got this for $6 at Kroger. This plant. When I got it, it wasn't nearly this big or happy. Maybe I can insert a photo for all of you so you can see how tiny it was when I first got it. It really needs another repot. I just repotted it, but it really needs to be repotted again because I have to water this every single day. And look, it's giving me a new leaf. When these new leaves come in, they're so cool because look, they just look like they're tangled. They're just gonna unravel and be absolutely gorgeous. I'm really, really proud of this. So yeah, that's my front porch tour. I don't know, I'm really proud of this. This is where plants come to live their best life. I'm gonna take you to my back porch now. Here we are on my back porch, and if I sound like I'm struggling, it's because I am. It is hot and humid in Georgia. I don't have too many plants back here, but I'm excited to show you the ones that I do have. I'll show you the two hanging ones first. This is my string of spades. I don't know what I'm doing wrong with it. It's very leggy. The growth is very small. I guess it just needs a sunnier area. But I don't really have many sunny areas, so it's going to have to just be okay right there. I just picked off a bunch of blooms. They were very cute, but I want it to put its energy into new growth and not blooms. Right here we have my Hoya Crimson Princess, and it absolutely adores this spot. I gave this plant root rot, sadly. Overwatering, of course. Everybody else underwaters their Hoya, and I overwater my Hoya. So I have started doing that rule where I wait a day or two. When I think it needs water, I wait a day or two. And it has been so happy, and it's loving that itty bitty pot. Some people say not to put their Hoya in, not to put your Hoya in terracotta, but I did it anyway because I thought it would be really beautiful in that pot. Down here, I have a rescue bird of paradise. It just gave me that beautiful leaf, but as you can see, it was very, well, actually, it doesn't look so bad. Oh, here's the leaf that looks bad. It was very unhappy. I'm not sure where that damage came from. It came to me like this, and the person was like, please save it. So I'm saving it, but also I get to keep it. So this is mine. I'm really excited. I never really was interested in a bird of paradise, but now that I have one, it's gorgeous. I am not complaining. Let's go over here. This is my, sorry, that's dirty. My Alocasia taro alocasia. I'll put the name up if that's wrong, but it is gorgeous. I absolutely love it. This is the newest leaf, and it's perfect. Seriously perfect. And it is pregnant. It's going to give me a new leaf very soon. This is a colocasia, and I'll put the name on the screen for you because I can't remember right now, but it's beautiful and I adore it, and I cannot believe how big these leaves are. I mean, that blows my mind, and I'm so sorry about the shadow, but the sun is behind me right now. But it is big, it is beautiful, and I am very proud. It's in a little pot. I should probably separate it, but I don't think I'm going to right now. And then down here we have some more baby alocasias. If you hear that screaming, I'm so sorry. I live right by a daycare, so the kids are outside right now. This is my Alocasia cuprea. I got this for $3 off of Facebook Marketplace. And that just absolutely blows my mind. Look at this. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Oh, wow. That's exceptional. Absolutely exceptional. I cannot wait for this to get big. But oh man, I just am blown away that I got this for $3. That just doesn't happen. Here's my big mama. Well, she's not big, but this is my mama black velvet alocasia. You saw the baby corm in my bedroom tour, and she's just not happy. I've given her root rot twice already this year, and I put her outside as a last-ditch effort to save her. She's still not super happy, but hopefully it's just because she's acclimating. She's only been out here about a week, and you can see she's ready to pop out another leaf, and she just hasn't. So last year, I've only had it for a year, and last year it did so well for me, and this year I've just done a really bad job, and I'm heartbroken about it. I love her. Right here is my silver dragon alocasia. Let me pull it out. It actually, ignore all those spots on it, but it actually had some sport variegation. You see? Up here too. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it had some sport variegation, and I was really excited about that. Look, this one has sport variegation too. Then I put it outside, let it get overwatered, and it started doing the same thing that my dragon scale in the front was doing, which is just creating these like rot holes. So I need to be more careful about that. Here is my, what is it called, a stingray alocasia? If that's not right, I will put it up on the screen. Pretty sure it's a stingray alocasia. It was inside for a really long time, but then I just wanted her to get bigger, and she is. I wish I had one of the small original leaves on there. I mean, they're still really tiny, but they're way bigger than they were. And this is the newest leaf right here. I love it. It's so beautiful. I really love alocasia, but as you can see, I don't think I am the best with them. I'm trying. I'm getting there. I'm cracking the alocasia code. And right here is my alocasia frydek. It's not actually a frydek, right? Because a frydek is the variegated one. So I'll put the name on the screen for you. But it's also not really happy. It was doing a lot better inside, and then I brought it outside and it dropped all of its leaves but the two newest ones. And it has not popped out any new growth. And it's really heartbreaking because I love it. Look at how gorgeous. That veining is immaculate. I just don't understand how plants can look like that. But yeah, those are my back porch plants. And I actually just bought a shelf to put right here so I can have some more backyard plants. I am really excited.
All right, I'm back. I really hope you all enjoyed the tour of my outdoor houseplants. I am excited to give you updates on them as the summer continues, because I'm sure a lot of them are going to size up quite a bit, especially the ones that are still recovering from root rot. I really hope that I can get them really big and happy, and I will of course post updates for you on all of those plants. In my next video, we're going to continue the indoor houseplant tour. So I'll show you the plants in my kitchen and my bathroom because those are really the only other two places in my house where plants can live without grow lights. I can't wait to talk more about houseplants with you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.